All right, we are set with our first of 3 title fights. This is the first of our 2 co-main events. The Bay Area Combat 170-pound title, Diego Lopez from Napa Valley MMA coming to the ring now. Steven, tell us a little bit about Diego's background.
So Diego's got a lot of experience with these matches. He's coming in at 3-3 from Napa. He's experiences open style MMA. His last fight was with Bay Area Combat back in March, and he lost to Jesse Beluth in a knockout. His fight before that, he lost to Joey Cropshot in a unanimous decision. Now, that was all the way back in March of 2017, and we've seen here with Bay Area Combat Joey Cropshot fight back in June. And Brian, what did you think of that fight? So there's really no shame in losing to Joey Cropshot.
Yeah, I think the most impressive performance on his resume is a unanimous decision loss to Joe Cropscott, because Cropscott, that's the only time he's gone to decision in his amateur career. Every time had been a first-round finish. So the fact that this 22-year-old from Napa Valley MMA can hang with a guy who's going to go pro and be, I would think, pretty successful based off of the performance we saw, the fact that he can hang with them for 3 rounds and not get finished by such a high-level MMA practitioner, that just shows Diego's prowess.
No, I completely agree. He's definitely a tough fighter, and he's coming in against Andrew Guisa, who does not have any camo experience. He just joined camo in August 30th of this year. He has a wrestling background along with boxing, coming out of Fields, California for Team Lost Boys.
Yeah, Team Lost Boys so far 1-1 on the card, with Watkins losing and Moore trying to end this with a victory and a title belt for Andrew Guisa. He is from Fields Landing, California. According to Twitter, he's from Arcata. And he has some experience just like his teammate Austin Moore, not necessarily on the camo scene, but according to his Twitter bio, so take that for what it's worth. He's 3-1 in his amateur career in mixed martial arts, dating back to 2016.
On my Twitter, I believe I'm 20-0.
Yeah?
With 19 knockouts.
And what is your Twitter there, Steven? You want to give that a shout out on
shout out Babs Sports. I actually have no fighting experience to speak of other than when I was a teenager.
How about Nikki? You got a Twitter handle?
I don't have a Twitter at all.
I don't either.
Sorry, I'm a rookie when it comes to those things. Yeah. I'm an old school.
Yeah, check out Andrew Guisa's Twitter after this fight. Maybe he has another accolade to put under there with the Bay Area Combat 170-pound belt to put in his description, but trying to take that away is Diego Lopez. As Steven mentioned, 3-3. His career really got to a good start with going 3-1 in his first 4 fights, but the back-to-back losses coming up against higher-level competition. So Lopez in for a crucial fight in his career here. For the official introductions, here is Jim Cooley.
This bout, 3 rounds of mixed martial arts action for the vacant Bay Area Combat 170-pound championship. This fight is brought to you by Classic Automotive Repair. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, hailing from Napa, California. He represents Napa Valley MMA and weighing in at 169.2 pounds, Diego Lopez. His opponent, across the cage in the red corner, makes his home in Arcata, California. He represents Lost Boys MMA and weighing in at 169.2 pounds, Relentless Andrew Guisa.
So we'll see if that nickname
here to give instructions in our title fight
is applicable. Here's the ref.
With major fouls on that. Obey my commands. Protect yourself at all times. You want to touch gloves down. Have a good show.
Have a good show indeed, fellas, with this 170-pound title fight for Bay Area Combat for the vacant belt here. 3-minute rounds in these championship fights as Lopez and Guisa getting set.
So right away, it looks like Guisa's got a little bit of a height advantage, but they're both similarly built fighters.
Yeah, exactly 169.2 pounds for both fighters, so no weight advantage for either fighter. As Guisa starting in the southpaw stance.
Guisa, I think, definitely will have the edge in a boxing.
And so far, the activity is fast and furious with these trading of blows. Leg kick followed up by a combo from Guisa. Guisa went in for a shot to get in the clinch there. Lopez trying to fight him off.
Nice knee, left knee from Guisa.
And Lopez's defense is one of his strengths, not getting taken down and working from this clinch position. But Guisa has him up against the cage. Gonna look to position for maybe a takedown of some sort, maybe go for some knees to the inner leg of Diego Lopez.
Yeah, great base by Guisa there. Looked like Diego might have been seeing if he could take him down, but...
Knee to the abdomen from Lopez as he escapes.
A great block of a knee there by Guisa. Looks like Diego caught him with a jab with a left jab.
And Lopez trying to be precise with those strikes. Hits with a right uppercut. Again, a clinch from Guisa using that Muay Thai background. Standing switch has Lopez pinned up against the cage in the blue corner. And that's a bad situation for Guisa maybe because Lopez right in the corner of his coaches. So some good advice perhaps, but Guisa with the takedown.
Yeah, it looks like Lopez trying to fight out of it.
Yeah, gets back to his feet. Good job from the Napa Valley MMA fighter to get on his feet, not be in that position for too long. Gets the underhooks in, goes for the trip, and he gets it. Good top position, inside control. Gonna work now to score with some elbows, perhaps.
Yeah, great takedown into a side mount by Lopez.
Guisa explodes up and tries to get the back, and he does have it. Underneath the chin of Lopez is Guisa. He's hunched over. Oh, and he breaks the... Oh, he is deep underneath the chin of Lopez. Let's see if Lopez
is able to hold on. I don't think he's going. Oh,
yeah.
Guisa
Lopez
gives up the hold.
Yeah, Guisa could not get the hold that position because Lopez put his chin down to his chest and held it for so long.
Oh, he's got him in an arm bar.
Great float over from Lopez. Gets his back.
Oh,
now he has the rear naked choke in. Let's see if Guisa can stay alive. It is over! Diego Lopez with the rear naked choke in the first round and becomes the 170-pound Bay Area Combat Champion.
What a slip out of that arm bar to take the back of Guisa. I am completely impressed with Lopez. It's no wonder why he took it all the way to the decision against Cropshot a couple years ago.
Wow.
Amazing takeover, amazing fight. You can totally hear it in the crowd. The crowd is definitely excited. They didn't expect it.
Yeah, Napa Valley MMA, just we were talking kind of between the fights, Stephen. Really, I think their MO as an organization is just solid everywhere. You saw the training that Lopez had, not being flustered with that position with the rear naked choke from Guisa, pinning his chin down to his neck, getting out of that really deep hold. And then when Guisa went for that arm lock, just simply floated over, took the back, and finished the fight.
That was incredibly impressive groundwork by Lopez. And, you notice he was standing up, trading blows, and was able to kind of hang with Guisa and whatever he wanted to do. And then as soon as he took Guisa down to the mat, they kind of went back and forth. Guisa did try to get that choke, and like you said, Lopez was just able to just fend off everything that Guisa was trying to throw at him.
And surprisingly enough, his first submission victory since his very first fight back in 2015. So at only 22 years of age, Diego Lopez has a bright future in MMA, now has his first championship here with Bay Area Combat.
Nothing more to say, but congratulations, Lopez. To be honest, this is the difference when you see a amateur event and an event, a title belt. You see these maneuvers and
Lopez celebrating on top of the cage to the Napa crowd. It's a great ovation, and rightfully so. Now I believe we're going to present Diego Lopez with his championship with Jim Cooley inside the cage.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting our title belt will be Mr. Doug McDaniel, owner of Classic Automotive Repair. Ladies and gentlemen, at 2 minutes, 36 seconds of the very first round, referee James Fanchier has called a stop to this contest. Your winner via tap out due to rear naked choke, a new Bay Area Combat 170-pound champion, Diego Lopez.
So again, congratulations to our new champ here at Bay Area Combat in the 170-pound division, Diego Lopez. All right, that's the first of 3 title fights. Next up, we have the Panda Cup interim belt fight in the 155-pound division between Sal Osorio and Anthony Beal.